There is a huge gap in the gaming industry today. The personal computer uses significantly more powerful hardware and has a larger library of games than any other system, making it technically superior to everything else out there. But consoles are still very popular. They may be easy to use, but unlike PCs, consoles are not customizable or powerful. The main reason they sell is because they are simple and easy to use. My project aims to fill this gap between the PC and the console by making a solution that is based on powerful, customizable PC hardware, yet is easy to use and intuitive like a console. Other companies have attempted to fill this gap in the past, and an example of this recently is Valve's Steam boxes, which in a sense have succeeded to make PC hardware easier to use, though have failed to offer a substantial game library due to their Linux-based operating system. With my project, I aim to solve this by using a more popular operating system and more powerful hardware. As a method of evaluation for my product, I will test a series of games that have been chosen specifically for their graphical intensity. If the system cannot run these games smoothly, it won't be able to compete with any console or any PC out there. These are referred to throughout the portfolio and the project as the benchmark titles. The design of the product takes highly from simplistic home theater and computer products, meaning refined industrial elements are at the core of the design of Lighthouse. Many designs were created for the product, some focusing on aesthetic and others more on function, though the final design combined both of these, allowing the user access to the system's components while still maintaining a pleasing aesthetic style. It utilizes an open plan structure within to allow the user to add and remove components easily, and to help the cooling system push cool air onto all of the components to maintain a safe operating temperature at all times. To ensure the system can perform smoothly at high resolutions, next-generation components such as the dual-core Intel i3 processor, dedicated AMD Radeon R9 graphics, 8GB of RAM, and a hybrid of hard disk and solid-state memory have been utilized. An optical drive was not included in the machine, as game distribution on optical discs is beginning to stop. An optical disc drive could be added later on, if the user decided they needed one. Although not integrated directly into the prototype, an interface has been designed for the Lighthouse system, which offers the user a significant number of features, such as a platform to play any title, whether it is based on Steam, Origin, Uplay, or the Battle.net system, without having to leave the Lighthouse interface. An intelligent, personalized system which recommends games to the user from their favorite developers or by using information about what games they play the most. It might take information about the user's preferable genre or the games that the user plays to recommend games that the user will enjoy in the future, so that the user has constant content coming to them. A store for games, movies, or other media content, which taps into services that are already present and already full of content, such as Netflix, QuickFlix, or even iTunes. A friend system that integrates both social network messaging and Steam messaging, allowing all of the platforms to come together. Native and custom-designed DOS emulation of classic games, allowing the user to play games from the 80s and 90s with a modern controller setup, upscaled to up to 4K resolution. And an option for the user to start developing their own games right from the couch, with native support for Unity and a store for other programs which are a bit more serious. In the end, the Lighthouse succeeds to provide the user with the immense game library that only Windows can offer, and has shown its power in a variety of tests. The Lighthouse prototype ran almost all of the benchmark games at a consistently high and smooth frame rate, except for Far Cry 3 and Crysis 2, both of which needed to be turned down in the graphics department a small amount, though once this was done both of the games ran smoothly. The Lighthouse prototype was also tested vigorously to ensure its reliability, under stress and after long periods of time. The Intel CPU was put through a highly stressful burn test, and although it heated up, maintained a consistent and safe temperature. The system was also tested for endurance, running the demanding benchmark title Far Cry 3 at a high resolution on high graphics settings for 7 hours straight. The system heated up, but maintained a safe operating temperature. Overall, the Lighthouse shows the power of the Windows PC hardware when combined with a simplistic and intuitive software suite. Lighthouse has the potential to reinvigorate the PC gaming market and create a system that will technically only ever need to be upgraded in small areas, rather than be thrown out after its life cycle is complete.